So today I will be talking about the Montreal Cognitive Assessment, also known as the MoCA. I will provide the highlights, drawbacks, reliability, validity, and also show an example of when I had administered the MoCA at St. Luke's. First of all, it was created by Dr. Zayed Nasruddin, and this is a picture of him. The population the MoCA was designed for was adults or seniors demonstrating a cognitive impairment. It's pretty common with dementia patients or a traumatic brain injury. The purpose of the MoCA is to detect a mild cognitive impairment. This is kind of an example of the outline and form of the MoCA. The highlights that the MoCA offers is it's a pretty quick screening tool, only requiring about 10 minutes to administer. It does supply norms, so it gives the level of which the patient is on. It has clear and concise instructions and scoring procedures. It's widely used among practitioners, and it is free at this website, www.mocatest.org. The drawbacks of the MoCA is that it does not predict future functioning, and it is an evaluative tool, so it does not diagnose the patient, and it has limited domains. Memory, attention, visual perception, and orientation is what it assesses. The clinical utility is excellent, and the format is self-completed and it addresses task performance. It's not physically invasive, and you don't need qualifications to administer, but you do to score. The cost is $0. As I said, you can find it on that website for free. The scale construction is excellent, and it's a nominal level of measurement with a categorical scaling method. There's 8 subscales in the MoCA, so it has a visuospatial executive, naming, memory, attention, language, abstraction, delayed recall, and orientation, and with that, each one could be separately administered and scored. The reliability in the MoCA is excellent with great test-retest reliability and inter-rater reliability. The validity was adequate to excellent, the content was adequate, construct validity was excellent, as well as the criterion validity was also excellent. So next, I will get into an example of MoCA administration at St. Luke's. To give a little context, the patient was a female. She was involved in a motor vehicle accident. She was 50 years old, and she had 2 years of her college degree was the most education she had received. She was pretty good at hiding her cognitive impairments. She was pretty quick-witted, but they had decided to try the MoCA with her, and I'll kind of explain her results. Okay, so starting off with her executive, she did good at starting at 1, then A, then 2 to B, but when she did make a mistake, she wanted to start over. She couldn't just pick up where she left off. As far as her cube, she started off flat and was not drawing it 3D, but she caught on and fixed that. And her clock, her contour of the clock was good. The numbers were correct. She wasn't missing any, and the hands were off. She had 3 or 4 hands going on. Like I said, she really just wanted to start over and she would just redo it. The naming, she got all of the animals correct. Her memory was spot on. Not only did she say face, velvet, church, daisy, red, she repeated it back in the same order, which I thought was really great. Her attention in the first section, as far as repeating back the numbers, was good in forward order as well as backward. But as far when she had to tap her hand every time I said the letter A in that long sentence or sequence of letters, she was not necessarily paying attention and maybe got one of the A's out of about 10 or 11. She had 0 points in that section. Her subtraction was okay. I think she got 2 points for that. It was okay though. Her language, she did say the sentences back correctly. and so her fluency was on. Her abstraction, she couldn't understand the similarities between the fruit, the trainer bicycle, or the watcher ruler. Her delayed recall as far as her memory, so face, velvet, church, daisy, red. Like I said earlier, she sent them back in the same order, so I thought that was pretty amazing. And her orientation, as far as the date, month, year, day, and place and city, she was spot on with all of them. And she got a 24 out of 30, demonstrating a mild cognitive deficit. And these are the sources that I had used on my Can Child. These are some reliability and validity articles. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching.